All right, as you can see, we have a giant pork roll sandwich that I'm going to be eating. But first, before I start to try to eat this, I have a couple of smaller ones. I looked up online all different types of pork roll sandwiches, and these seem to be the way that they're most popularly served. We got on a bulky, we got a bagel, and we got a English muffin. So they're all pork roll, egg, and cheese sandwiches. And this is an idea that a subscriber gave to me. His name was Matt. He's from Utah. He wanted me to give him a shout out. He's the one who sponsored this video. He sent me some money so that I can get some pork roll. I ordered up the pork roll, fried it up. I had it sliced, fried up. And I got a big pork roll sandwich, but I think he'll like me to see. But then I want to also try pork roll as it, as you'd get it in a restaurant in New Jersey, because this is like a Jersey dish. We had a pork roll eating contest on at Trenton Stadium. I guess it's called Army Hammer Stadium, and we had that contest every year. I won it 2 years ago, but when we eat pork roll sandwiches at the contest, there's it's like a hamburger bun with 1.5 pieces of thin pork roll on there, and we're dunking them in liquid, and it's not good. So I wanted to try a delicious pork roll sandwich. So this is what I came up with. One of the eaters we always used to eat with, Carmen Sincotti. Some of you guys may know him, some of you may not. He's kind of retired from competitive eating right now. He always said pork roll sandwiches are delicious, and I want to give him a shot. We'll dedicate this sandwich to Carmen Sincotti because it's the biggest one. He was a really good competitive eater, better than me, and so yeah, we'll call this giant pork roll sandwich the Sincotti, and then these are just regular pork roll sandwiches. So I don't want to talk too much on the beginning of this video, so I just want to get started. Boom, we'll start the timer. Not really looking for a good time. Oh, I have some mayonnaise and some jelly if I want to make these. I don't know how this pork roll is going to taste, so I want to try. I'm going to try the English muffin one first. What the heck happened to English muffins? I opened up the package and they're like half the size as they used to be. I don't know. So I cooked the pork roll. That's really good. I cooked it on a flat top grill, and you have to put that signature. Let's see if I get a slice. Pork roll. Yeah, this is how you see it. A signature slice where there's like a little piece opened up in it, and that's because when it cooks, you have to put that slice in it, otherwise it bubbles up. That English muffin is delicious. This tastes nothing like what we eat in the contest. I can see eating this. That is really, really good. All right. My hands are all greasy. One thing about pork roll is quite a bit of grease in it. Pork roll doesn't really taste like ham. It doesn't really taste like Spam. It has like its own flavor and its own texture too. In the contest, when you're eating it, it tends to bend without breaking. So when you're eating it, like something else like a hamburger, if you put it in your mouth and it bend, it'd break into small pieces. Pork roll would resist that, and you would hear a lot of people choking during the contest. Not like choking to death, but you like, hear them trying to clear their throat. For the last 5 minutes, every time I set this up, it would fall over. Now I'm shooting the video, it doesn't fall over. Now for the bulky, I might try the jelly on this one. I think a little sweetness would help this out. I love jelly on my eggs, so I'm figuring this is going to be good. Might make it a little messy, but This one's not toasted. The bagel in the English muffin was toasted. Very, very good. Where I am in around New England, nobody even knows what pork roll is. All right. We had a big, thick piece of pork roll that fell off the back. You know, I didn't even think about how I'm going to eat this big thing. The bread's not toasted, so maybe I can just pull off chunks. Oh, I should have thought this out. Well. I wonder how many people are going to comment about how it's not called pork roll, it's called tail of ham, or it's not called tail of ham, it's called pork roll. Debating whether to grab a knife. Oh, I think this will come right off. Yeah. I am really surprised how good this is. I don't know how many hundreds of sandwiches I ate, like those soggy pork roll hamburger bun sandwiches, but none of them were as good as this. Excellent idea, Matt. He must have lived in New Jersey at some point. Said he's Matt from Utah, but oh, this is gonna get messy. I should have got a knife. All right, this will work. It's not fine dining. That is really good. I wasn't sure how much you were supposed to fry the pork roll, but so I did it so it's just a little bit crispy. I didn't weigh the sandwich either because every time I tried to move it, it was kind of falling apart. I don't know if anybody else eats theirs with jelly, but I recommend it. I saw some people said mayonnaise, that's why I got some mayonnaise, and then some people said ketchup even on there. Try a little jelly. everything's getting messy. All right, and that'll leave that. Perfect. I really got to apologize to Carmen Santotti because I thought he was nuts. There's no way that crappy, well, it wasn't crappy, but it's just the way we eat it in the contest makes it taste bad. That contest food would ever taste like something you'd want. But I gotta say, it's pretty good. He was right. Not the best manners in the world, eating with my hands and elbows on the table. I gotta get the job done though. And if I can, I'm gonna try to put jelly on this one too, because I really liked it. I don't know if anybody else in the world's ever eaten a pork roll sandwich on an Italian loaf with jelly, but I recommend it. Let's see if I can get some in there. This is not turning out too easy. I think this is just going to squish out all over the place. Geez, that bottle was kind of hard to squeeze. I must be low on energy, huh? It's messy, but it's good. Oh. Oh. Finished up these scraps. All right, so that was giant pork roll sandwich brought to you by Matt from Utah. Thank you very much, Matt. Wonder if he skis. I don't know. Anyways, very good. Let me stop the clock. Oh, good. Just under 20 minutes. Perfect. I wanted to do a quick video. It wasn't the biggest sandwich ever, but it's kind of late in the day. And I wanted to get a video in, and this took me a while to prepare. Cooking all this stuff up, and I'm a horrible cook, so. But I have to say, it was very, very delicious. I can't believe how good it was. I thought it was going to be hard to get through. It's nothing like bologna, that big bologna sandwich I ate. That was horrible. This was absolutely delicious the whole way through. And it wasn't like overly big where I'm like too stuffed right now either. So yeah, giant pork roll sandwich. Get some pork roll, try it, give it a shot. I would suggest you use plenty of cheese and fried eggs on there. And I think out of all the sandwiches, I think maybe the English muffin one was the tastiest. The bulky one was okay too, but the English muffin I think would have been my favorite. All right, so that's it. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Pork roll.